Greetings, commanders, and welcome. It has been some considerable time that I haven't streamed, so if things go sideways, like uh, microphone level or whatever, just let me know later or something that I can do something about that. Actually, I already have to put my screen. That's more like it. So, right now I am at Jameson Memorial, at Jameson Crestside to collect the data. So let me go back here, back in the ship. So yeah, logging in, logging out to get the materials. Here it is. With this, now I'm going to the material trader to downgrade it because I need a wake exception, but I don't have them. To get the best possible frameshift drive you can buy, but you need the materials. So basically what I did, I stripped down my main character, which has like 16,000 game times, but it was always complicated, Commander Dragonheart. And the channel is Grimalas, so right now I have Commander Grimalas. There he is. Mostly harmless, survivor, everything, like basically nothing, no experience whatsoever, no engineering whatsoever, just a bit of money. I still have my first initial assignment. I haven't done that. So yeah, new commander. And I can tell you this is a pain in the ass because I know basically everything about the game, but when you start a new commander, you are very limited in what you can do or where you can go. I think that's the biggest problem. Because for the raw materials, I went to the system known for it. But God damn it, I forgot the name. I will put it somewhere in the description. It's like 1,000 plus light years. You need a good ship to get there. I did it with the fleet carrier. Other than that, so the raw materials, then I just took any high grade to get the manufactured materials. So now we are at the point that we're gonna start engineering. Oh, I also have a home system for those who are interested in that galaxy map, which is, in my opinion, a very beautiful. Where the fuck are you? Here you are. And wait, how do I do that? Wait, where is my system? This one? My colonies, yeah. So we have, I believe it's HR11. Should I be able to? No, I want to take one. Here it is. This is very special in my eye because it's more like a tourist beacon. Where are my gas giants? What the hell? There's supposed to be a gas giant here. They removed. What the hell? There are two gas giants here, but they are very, very close to the sun. So, like, they're very beautiful. But it's not showing the gas giant anymore. Strange. What is this? Yeah, this is a construction site. How about that? Okay, let's go back to the other one. Construction and this one. Show me. Here it is. This is a very good. Actually, the picture from the thumbnail comes from, if I'm correct, from this planet here. Let me look at, yeah, it comes from this planet that I took the picture. They are geysers, and then you can see the gas giant in front of you. But actually, I don't know. It might be this one because the gas. I can't even remember. Anyway, this is the system that I'm building on. So I have Grimm's Outpost number 1, so I claim the system that way. And I'm gonna put a lot of things in this system. So when I don't know what to do, I can continue building my system. But right now, we are going to a material trader. And I bought the Corsair with the arcs, kinda like a ship. Don't know what it will be engineered, that we'll have to wait for it. Everything has to be done from scratch. I actually already have the frameshift booster, which took me quite a long time to get it. So how I did that, I still had a Titan drive on my previous carrier from previous commander. Then I went to a Targoid, to a Titan, the remainings of it, because you need a propulsion stuff. I didn't have that anymore, so I did that. Then I went to the Guardian site, which is like 800 light years away. Spent like half a day cruising around and shooting everything that is like fixed. So that is, I believe, more than enough. I think it's gonna be here, Guardian, whatever. Here, Guardian cell, power cell, Guardian power conduct, sentinel weapons. So yeah, I've been a bit around. Guardian technology components, wreckage. So that is something you need for the booster, among other things. So we have here modules. Where is it? Here. That's something we already have. And now I'm going for the best frameshift drive that you don't have to engineer, because it's already engineered. So I don't have to put my materials into engineering them. But then, yeah, well, shield, weapons, whatnot. So starting to engineering. They still haven't fixed the long tunnels. So my main character will go explore. I left him with a Mandalay 80 light years jump range. So whenever I feel like exploring, I'm gonna use that commander. But this will be my main character now, like my main commander. But yeah, it will take some time to get it where I want it. Always like a binary system. Oh, it's fully populated. Wait, that's my system. Okay. What the hell did I do wrong? I get it. I pushed on the right. Yeah, that's what I did. So by now we are here. Let's go visit the Great Lab. I didn't spend credits on this one. I just picked a random name. So where is my gas giant? I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Maybe I should. Also, okay, let me go into episodes if I remember how to do that. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, gas giants. Very sure of it. It's the blue one, and then we have a brownish one somewhere. Oh, it is hidden behind this. Take a look. Hi, Musketeer. Long time. I know. Guilty. How are you? Finished building a system. But if we fly closer to it automatically. Not. Let's try the system up again. The blue. Okay, we still have to find the other one. It should be here. Actually strange that in my system there is a compromised no beacon. There you go. Yeah, I actually have two homes. I came across this one, but there are no planets. But I really love the fact that those gas giants are very close to their sun, and I am going to the brown one over there. But the problem is always like when you claim a system, you can never choose where you start to build. So you will have to look for the flag, and the flag ended here. So it's quite nice next to this gas giant. But over wait, over there, very close, there is a brown gas giant, very close to the sun. Very, very beautiful. First, we're gonna visit, and I've been here when I built the station, but I have not been here now that it should be active now. The Panther Clipper or whatever the name. I'm definitely gonna buy it. Definitely gonna buy it because okay, I know it's money, but the things with our ship, they are instant transfer. So wherever you are, if you need that ship, you can just pull it out of your pocket and there it is. There is no there is no time for, depending on where you are, you might wait half an hour or something for your ship. So oh yeah, I should stop the and this ship seems to be a compromise between the Great, the Phantom, and the Phantom MK2, because you have 3 large and 3 medium hardpoints. Cargo wise, like little less than 200 ton if you want to have shields. But I have no idea about the jump range. So now I am at 29. So as you can see, no engineering whatsoever. Everything is aerated, but that's it. So I'm going now to trade my data, and then I should be able to buy the engineered SEO. You can buy from a human tech broker and see where we end up. And then of course I have to engineer the rest of the ship because yeah, there is no point in going to a fight like this because it's insta-lose. So we have, what the fuck is this? I have to see this from outside. What I have in front of me. This looks like the ball from the movie Independence Day, the second one. That ball that comes out of space to warn that the enemy is coming back. What the fuck? That's very space. It looks like it is just waiting here. Nice. Anyway, blue gas giant here, very close. This is a scientific outpost. Okay, let's take a look inside. I'm only wondering how many ton you will be able to haul with that Phantom Clipper. The more the better. Okay, let's take a look. Where are you? No gravity. And I really love. But with this ship kit, so I bought the 35,000 arcs or something. I like this. I do not like just the beacon. If you remove this, the front stuff here, which is actually part of a ship kit, then I don't like it actually. But like this, it's okay. Okay, that's my opinion. Yeah, imagine having this in your garage. And ship interiors. This would be goddamn awesome if. Oh yeah, I can jump. That you can actually walk to your door. One day, Frontier. One day. I don't expect a fully fledged ship interior, but at least that you can walk to your SRV, walk in your cockpit, walk maybe in 1 or 2 rooms or something, that at least it gives you a feeling that you're inside the ship. Okay, so this is what I built.
Interested in a job? I'm just looking for the right person to do the wrong thing.
I built this with my own controller. What kind of mission do we have? Massacre, assassination, transportation. Humans, theft this, digital that, and salvage. They're gonna be mining or something, I guess, or retrieve. Oh, yeah, no, on the ground, mining is ship. Sweet. Proud to say I built this. Actually, what do you have?
You in the market for
I
a
have
new
not.
weapon?
I didn't.
I've got
I
the
don't
best
even
stock in the
have anything else
All our
than
skins are
my
guaranteed
flight
brand
suit.
new. Take a look.
Yeah, I have no other suit than my flight suit, but that's gonna have to wait. Hopefully, I can find a grade 3 engineered somewhere. Weapons, maybe something engineered. No. Here. Mandico Intimidator grade 2. It's better than nothing, right? Okay.
I wouldn't want to get too close to anyone packing an intimidator.
And then
and make sure to equip that weapon in your loadout.
consumables.
Anything else you need?
Yes. Medkit, definitely. Take like 50.
I can't tell you how many times a medkit
Energy
saved my
cells
life.
I never use. Oh no, it's shield disruptors or something.
Always pays to keep a few of these on hand.
Nades, and I don't use that. Okay, goodbye.
Appreciate the business. Hey, is there any chance you have the time to...
Not that I know of. As in that you can put more ton that it's built for. Let's say this is 200 ton and you want to engineer it like 300 ton or something. I don't get the question. Yeah. Yep. Let's take a look at. Let's try out. Here you are. Now we're showing blue. Really love the cockpit. Slick. I haven't tested in VR yet. Definitely will. how bright. That's why I like the system. So bright. If you're gonna see the gas giant close to the sun when I arrived there, because this is actually the sun where you arrive. I really thought, okay, this is a location where you could put like a tourist station, beacon, something. If you would use solar panels in this system, you can light up everything with that. Okay, let's take it outside. How about this for a screenshot? How about this for a screenshot? I'll be damned. I'm actually gonna record the stream that I can later on use the footage. Okay. This is wow, is it not? Yep, I stumbled on it because I was on my way to the Pleiades, and I said, "Whoa, gas sign so close to the sun. Let's put a station here." And luckily, it was close enough for colonization. So yep. So if you put a station here, it's actually a pretty nice view. I will put it here. Here I want to put a beacon, because if I want to put something tourist, whatever, I first need to put a beacon here. So that's the construction site. But yeah, definitely gonna do something with this. Whenever there is nothing to do in the game, then we'll do that. But right now, okay, continue with what my plan. I hope that is still the system that I choose. Yep, that is 175. 7 jumps. Okay, here we go. Compromised now beacon. I wonder what is the trigger to have a compromised now beacon. Faster. Yeah, I think that too, and I actually have the rift hanging on the wall here, but I haven't. The ship I haven't been in VR in, and I didn't came here in VR. And the thumbnail is made in the other system where you stand on the planet with the geysers. I'm planning to put an outpost there. I mean, like a ground settlement. That would be awesome. Frontier, make up your mind, make everything in VR. That would be a game changer too. If you're walking in the outpost, whatever, in the ground settlements. in VR, and because VR works in the camera suit, but not when you actually play normally. There is no reason why it can't work. What are you up to? What are you doing lately in the game? Because since I'm playing this commander, I can see the people I know with the other commander, so I don't know where you're playing on. It also seems that the Corsair is running pretty cold stock. Was also very funny. Whatever mission I would like to do, the payout is so ridiculously low. I'm used to millions of payouts, and now like 200,000 credits or something like that. Like, what the hell? I told you I still have my initial assignment to do. Scooping fuel, don't have to pay for it. Guns.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ah, okay. What are you using? Which VR are you using? Because the Rift, I'm happy with it, but I'm looking something that is like less weight but same resolution and etc. But after some time, I think I found that the Rift has its weight. So I don't know what is equivalent. HT, whatever the other brand is. Number. There are many brands, but what I can't.
Frameshift drive charging.
5. Is it not? Yeah, 5 or something. A while back, the game of Half-Life Alyx or something was on sale. I bought it. I have not even touched it. It's a complete VR game. I haven't even. Since the beginning of the year, a lot of things are going on. My kidney stone. Then I bought myself a mobile home, so I'm busy with that. So yeah, and real life stuff. But here we are, playing Elite Dangerous. That's the last job. You're using the Quest 3. I want something like the movie Ready Player One. I think you know it. I mean, like they are living in the VR world. Looks like a simple ski drill, like to go ski goggles. Okay, what station? Stations. Maybe still only one. That's not complicated. And I think after this one, I'm gonna look for a human tech broker, and I should be having everything that I need. But I'm gonna check that before. And I'm not, because I'm telling you, previous commander had everything, every single module. I had way too many engineered modules. I never done anything with it. So right now I am just gonna engineer the strictly necessary. I think this is gonna be my main ship, and then when the Phantom Clipper comes out, that will be the trading, because I have a Type 9, non-engineered whatsoever, but I used it to claim the systems. Once that is done, you can take your time to continue building. But I also planning on not selling any ship for this commander, so whatever ship I'm buying, I keep it. I still have my Sidewinder, still have my first grinding ship, the other stuff like that. Definitely, that's what I'm saying. And Frontier was on a good way when they implemented VR. They were on a good way because the game, I'm not gonna say the game is made for it, but it's actually very good in VR. So if that could be just continue on the ground when you go into a building, and I mean, wow. And you can do that with a camera suit. You can actually be in VR on a plant, looking around, looking at the sky. It's fucking amazing. And if you don't have like a gas giant floating above you or very close to the sun, all those things. But yeah, they have to make them then.
Romeo, India. Please comply with flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander. Access granted. Set down on landing pad 26. Automated docking approved. You may now handle the control.
The meantime. So right now I am in. Yeah.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark. Report to station services for more information, Commander.
Oh, it's not tech broker. No, it's not that. It's technology broker.
This is a flight regulations reminder. Please do not obstruct the access corridor during arrival.
Nearest.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
This one. And I need. Wait. Okay, high technology. Human. Okay, that's 32 light years. Okay, that's okay. start trading. No. Material trader. So I definitely data mined wake exceptions. So I believe it was 15 if I'm correct. Let's check that on the phone. I took a snap. So yeah, 15. Okay. I'm gonna be sure. Wait, let's take 10. Basically, the only thing that I can trade, but that's gonna be more expensive. 36. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay, is this what it is? So data-wise, I don't have a lot, but just enough to get my frameshift drive. So the rest I should have. So let's check it now in our inventory. So I need the Titan drive. Actually, I have to go back to the carrier, but that is still the carrier. Data mined wake exception. So I have that. Just did it. 15. Nice. Delirium. I have that too. Where are Delirium? Here. I need 12. I have more than enough. Electrochemical arrays. I have that too. Oh, this one. Yeah. I have 21 and I need 7. Then chemical processors. See. Here. 27 and I need 14, so that is okay. And then the propulsion stuff that I said, I have to go back to the remaining of the Titans. Propulsion elements, I need 6 and I have 9, so yeah. I still need to go back to the carrier to get the Titan drive. Where did I park that one? Over here. Seven. 7 jumps. Okay, it is what it is. Hi, Mikey! Hey, 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 hey! Sorry, Musket. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Have a good evening. Hey, Mikey. Yeah, as I said, I don't know if you heard it. Like, this is my main character now. So the other one will be sent into space to discover new worlds. But making a new commander is actually a pain in the ass. Because why am I saying this? If you know everything, like where you have to go to get everything, suddenly you realize actually how many time those things take. If you limited in your jump range, now I have 29, but I already managed to have an FSD booster. Otherwise it was like 18, 19 jump. So everything is very far away.
Frameshift drive charging.
But we're getting there. Getting there. And also colonization is actually, once you start trading, and it's like You can spend 1 or 2 days hauling. That's why I try to put it on pause and continue with this. Once the clipper comes out, at least you can have a good amount, I don't know, 1000 maybe plus ton that we'll be able to move with that ship. That would be awesome.
Fuel sync disengaged.
Yeah, definitely a while. I think it like 2 or 3 months, it can even be more. But I said it, real life stuff, beginning of the year was very troublesome. All January we felt into the, whatever. So then Mobilum, I try to work on it. Normally next month I have a week of vacation, but I'm making plans to travel with the Mobilums. That is also an occupation. But here we are in Elite Dangerous, flying in space, going from system to system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Leaving our mark into the galaxy. Are you done with your system? I know it kept you busy for some time, but how far are you? I didn't even participate on the last community goal. It looks like you could make a lot of money, credits, but I sucked Commander Dragonheart dry. So on the carrier there is now 2 billion-ish. Yeah, 2 billion too. And I still have 6 billion on Commander Dragonheart because I had to wait. Because if you put your fleet carrier for sale, it's not instant, you have to wait the tick. So then you get your credits back, so there is still like 6 billion on that account that has to come to here. Money for credits for now is not enough. And even with colonization, you're also making money because you buy and you sell at a higher price.
Frameshift drive charging.
One more to finish. Okay. And will you leave it with one system, or you have an eye on upcoming system? How many? That's actually good to know. So you build a system like multiple stations and multiple settlements. What is your weekly income from that system? Roughly? They said that there is a cap of 5 million weekly, but is that for one system or for as many systems as you build? That is
Frameshift drive charging.
because the carrier cost me 11 or 12 million a week. One system. But for one system, it's not bad. Hey Nemo! They are all back. Thank you guys. Thank you. So here is something. So Mikey received 1.4 million for one system. Nemo has 2 systems and he received 500k. So I guess it will depend what you have in the system. Maybe is it should I say tourist or industrial or etc. That you might come with different outcomes in income of that system. It's like 3 times as much. I don't know if anybody figured it out, how to get the most income of a specific system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, that's my guess. Yeah. But the main system that I'm gonna it will take long, but I have long to do it. No, I want maximum. So this system over here, the I'm correct. This one. Come on. Show me that system. What the hell? Let's try it again. Ah, here it is. So this system, I have an outpost here. Yeah, here the flag was where you start to build, so I had no choice. Prefer somewhere here or there. Anyway, it is what it is. But I'm gonna fully build on every planet. I want to put a settlement, stations everywhere, and see what is what. It will take a long time, but it will be doable. And again, I think that the should I say the thumbnail comes from this planet, if my memory is correct. There are water geysers.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, the more you build, the more you get. But they said there is a cap of 5 million a week. I don't know if that is something they're gonna change. But yeah, I'm completely with you, Nemo. I'm waiting for the big truck to arrive somewhere in June, if it's still correct.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
When that thing comes out, community goals are gonna be very funny and open. You have two of those ships on both sides of the main slot and everybody can wait.
Frameshift
last
drive charging.
I do understand that whatever you sell in your station, that it has something to do with what kind of settlements you have on the ground. I say this correctly.
Fuel scooping.
Here.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, 2,000 ton. Damn yes. But if the Type 9 flies like a brick, how will that fly? How will that one fly?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
If anybody needs Titan drive, let me know in the comments somewhere. I have 3 on the carrier, so because I know if I'm gonna put them for sale, they're gonna be sold in one day. That's not the point. If I can help somebody with that. If you see the biggest station, the long round thing station,
Landing gear deployed.
it's like 2, 3, or 400,000 ton you have to haul to build that thing. Not a problem. Titan stuff. Titan drives, yeah, I have 3 of them. I only need 1. Still have some leftovers from colonization. So basically what I did, because those Titan stuff, you can't find them anymore. But I stripped the carrier of Dragonheart and put everything in this one. Even the bartender stuff, stripped everything, and then I sold that carrier. Now I have everything back. And these ones are the one that made the transfer possible. If you have metal alloys, you can transfer very fast from commander to commander. Confirm. Okay, now we need a human tank broker. Malai. Okay. Human is 33 light years. LTT 32. Okay, let's select this. And we'll drop it in the galaxy map. There you go. Oh yeah, fuck, that thing is caustic, but I'm gonna... Where is my cargo rack? That should be only 2 jumps. That thing is caustic, I forgot. Yeah, but you can sell them for like 20 million or something. You can go 1,000 times the price. Yeah, Nemo, please do. So now it's not complicated, just Commander Grimalas. There you go. But send me a friend request that I can see when you are playing. That's the same for anybody else, because I have like, don't know, 50, 60 friends, if you can say it like that, on the commander. But yeah, on this commander I don't know, nobody knows this commander, put it like that.
Frameshift drive charging.
So just send me a friend request and I accept it. Anybody going on Distant Worlds 3 next year? I think for that my other commander will be good to go on Distant Worlds.
Fuel scoping.
Okay, scan the thing. How many stations do we have here? It's gonna be insane. Cool. That's very close. Nice. It's definitely gonna be cool. I went on Distant World 2. Made some friends, like commanders when you're on the planet with like 20 or plus commanders. Of course, it is always a risk in open, but now that fleet carriers are coming around, if you get destroyed or something, it's not like 4, 5 or 6,000 light years you have to jump back, so that's already a good thing. I just hope, for instance, that Frontier made like more biological stuff to find, that, you know, wherever they're gonna take us, that at least out of the blue there are new stuff to discover that you go, wow, nobody has seen this or whatever. But yeah, only ask.
Maya, Golf, Romeo, India. This port operates under federal jurisdiction. You must submit a request before landing. Authorization cleared. Make your way to landing pad number 23. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
I think it's February, March or something they're planning to leave. I have no idea where they're gonna go. The funny thing is, we have discovered 0.00 something something of the galaxy, but wherever you go, it's always been discovered. I always have the feeling, oh, somebody has been here, somebody has been here. So strange. Okay, let's
Solid contact. Power down your engines. You're all checked in, Commander.
see.
Enjoy your visit.
Technology. No. No. Yeah. Class 5, Class 2, Class... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fuck, I didn't know that. You can actually go up to Class 7. So I'm removing my statement that I'm gonna sell Titan drives because I need them myself. I thought you could only go to Class 5. So this is... Oh, wait. Before I'm saying something stupid. No, it's also SEO. That I didn't know. I thought it could only go to Class 5. Because if you check on Enira, it only goes to Class 5. NCO V1. I'll be damned. And I have everything that I need. Nice. Actually, what is the price for... so you only need 2 items, no, 1 data mined wake exception more and 3 more propulsion elements. Then you have a Class 7. Is it known already what kind of frameshift drive the Phantom Clipper will have? Anybody knows that? Is that known? Because I don't see an 8. So we are gonna take the FCO class 5. Let's see what our jump range is gonna be. So right now 26.15, 36. That is not a whole lot. That is not. Wow. Oh wait. Can I put an experimental on this thing? Because there is none. So I actually gain only 10 light years. That's a pity. Now, of course, it's loaded. Okay, I have a 42.26. 42, that's 13 light years that I gain. Okay, well, let's just put this. Look. Okay. And for the rest, well, as you can see, or maybe if I remove this, but I'm not gonna do that. 42, it is what it is. So, where is Elvira Martuk? Where? No, Felicity, Frontier, engines and thrusters. Your field units are providing an unit of metal. Oh fuck! I have to go back to the carrier. Damn. I need to bring a metal alloy to Frontier, engine and thrusters. Let's start with that. Actually, it's very cool. Yeah, I parked the when I came back from the Guardian side, I parked the carrier very close to this yacht because I know I'm gonna have to go there. So nice. Yeah, not bad, but hold on, let me go to auto thing. There is nothing much that I can change. Because, okay, see, as I told you, besides what I did now, there is no engineering, but it's already a class D, so I can't remove. I just want to know if I, but I can't. I don't know what I'm gaining if I remove the military grade because it's already 63 ton. What would be the difference? It is what it is. Mikey has come online. Welcome. Okay.
Clear of the landing pad. Regulate speed until outside the exclusion zone.
Bit speed on this thing. Oh. I noticed that the capacitor is like the crate. It doesn't use much of the capacitor to boost, and this is non-engineered. That will be a good thing.
All clear. Hope to see you again, Commander.
No. I am trying to make this a multi-purpose ship, so still a decent jump range, but tough enough to win some fights and to go to places. That's the idea of the ship. Now, of course, if after because the Mandalay is a very good exploration ship because it doesn't have so many hard points. But I think this what the fuck? What's in your wallet? Look at the carrier name. What's in your wallet? Crazy. Okay. Where is Mike?
Disengaged.
The only thing that is sad about this ship, you can't put a fighter on it.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
For me, the Crate MK2 has everything that I want from a ship, but I hate the boost. I can't get used to it. Otherwise, I would only fly that ship, except from larger ship for transport. But I can't go around the boost front of the. It is what it is. If somewhere in the program files I could change that, I would instantly change that. Instantly. But you can't. Not that I have seen it somewhere that it is possible. And I think you have to go to grade 3 with Corsair to get other invitation from I have 3 invitations right now. So I have frameshift drive, shield generator, and she needs or Suntic relics. Okay. Apparently I already delivered those, not that I can't remember that, but fine. Then the multi-cannons. See, I already did that. Then the power distributor, I need that.
Landing gear deployed.
Strange, I can't remember. I fulfill those things, but it is what it is. Good. And we'll start with Farseer.
Docking accomplished. Ship has docked. Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
The suits will have to wait. That's for later. Oh yeah, 1 meta. Alright, we have it. Yes, we have it. So it is right what I'm saying. Farseer is in this year. Open galaxy map. Yes, right next to the door. There you go. And I do never recommend to go there in open.
Ship release confirmed.
It's first engineer. Used to be the place for trolls and griefers, whatever.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage. can actually directly test if we can put an experimental
Fuel scooping complete.
on this brand new ship. Where yes, showing me like that. What the fuck is going on here? Got all those conflict zones. Let's slow down. Here you are. We might get interdicted because some pirate will discover out of the blue that I have a very delicious cargo, which is actually just one metalloid. It's very strange to fly in a non-engineered ship. If you used to be the toughest guy around and now you have to run. Because I think I only have a D-rated shield generator. Where are you? Oh, it's on the top, right? A Biowave 6C, no engineer whatsoever. So that thing will go down in instants. But it's fun, put you on your toes, like watch out what you're doing. Second rule. Yeah, but my problem was, well, in my head, it's not really a problem. But see, the channel is Grimalaus. When I'm playing and when I'm chatting, like for instance with Ghost Giraffe, I'm chatting in his chat, but my commander name is Dragonheart. That was like complicated, and for many months, even years, I said, I really need to build Commander Grimalaus so that there will not be any misunderstandings. I finally took the courage to... There is something very, 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 very wrong here. Look at all those conflict zones. Is there a war going on here? What's the state of the system? Independence, boom. There is no war here, but there are a bunch of conflict zones here. Strange. And you know, Nemo, sometimes you like doing a thing and then you like, okay, I would actually like to go on exploration. But your ship is not built for that, or you're doing something else, whatever. So that's why I'm saying, you know what, 2 commanders. I actually have 3 commanders because I have somewhere from Epic. They give the Elite for free some months, years ago. Still have a commander laying around with Epic. So so I could actually use that one. But since Dragonheart has everything, I made an 80 light year jump range Mandalay, and I will go on exploration with that one. Whenever I feel exploring, I can log in with that command. Who knows, I might find Rexel. Don't get me started with that. Ooh, that's gonna be a long slide. You can go to Epic and buy Elite Dangerous, or you just make a new. That's how I did it. You make a new Steam account, and you buy Elite Dangerous again on another Steam. Hi, my dog. Welcome to the stream. I'm saying it is a pain in the ass, but I recommend it, depending on how far you went into the game. I recommend it to start fresh. Oh yeah, docking. But it can be. It is on. Wait, I'm not getting clearance. Denied.
Docking permission denied. Docking permission denied.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm missing something here. Oh yeah. Rookie mistake. 7.5k. Otherwise, you can't get
Access granted. Proceed
there. You
to landing pad 07.
have a bug here on the table that is annoying me. I don't want to kill it, but it's annoying me. Throw it outside.
Lighting gear deployed.
But again, it can be frustrating if you used to be in engineering
Engaging ship.
and etc. and have a good jump range in the beginning. You're gonna shoot. Definitely, if you have a fleet carrier on your main commander, use that one to help your new commander. That's what I did. Because if you really like start from scratch and you have no money whatsoever, I think you really have to hold on, because it time consuming, unbelievably time consuming. Now for a new commander who doesn't know anything about Elite Dangerous, for them it seems normal. For a commander that's like, I don't know, so many thousand playtime, and you start over, it can be fucking frustrating because you are weak as hell. Normally, the game engine won't put you against an enemy that is like outranking you by a lot. But yeah, if you used to be engineered and be the badass of space, you're gonna die a lot if you try that. So, Miss Forcier, can I have some engineering? Engineer workshop. Donate. Okay, so engines, thrusters, drag drives, please. Dirty drives, no. Clean drives. all. It should be drag drafts, is it not? Was it not the name that Anyway, I have 3 of those. Let's go test it out. One left. Let's see experimental effects. Here it is. Drag drive. Dirty drive, drag drive. That's how it was. Yeah. We have to do some shopping again to Commanders Jameson, Cobra, but here is what I'm saying. It is time consuming to make a commander, because if you start engineering, ooh la la. And then we are going for the last one. At least we're gonna go a bit faster. Then what else? Shield booster, power plant, sensors, FSD, pre-engineered, but can I put an experimental on this? No, I can't. It's wait, a while back there was from Brewster a thing, and there you could get the best FSD, because that one had an experimental on top, so you gain like 1 or 2 light years with it. It's not something that you can buy, so no experimental efforts. Power plant, I'm gonna go with armored like always. Experimental effect, if I could thermal spread, but I can't. What are you saying, Nemo? So I'm gonna go back to the FSD. But it's already wait. See, this model is pre-engineered and cannot be modified further. So I can't do anything. Experimental. Oh, you are a smart guy. You are smart. Well, I don't have the materials, so I need this mass manager. But okay, so we can actually do that. Sweet. But I can't buy it. Yeah. One more proof that you're gonna at least a good week with a lot of play hours to fill up on your materials, to do all these things. But here I am done. Surface scanner, I'm not gonna do that. Engines, I don't have the materials anymore. Good to know. Good, and actually, what does that bring us? Let's take it down. $19. So let's see, we can gain like 2 light years. That's 44. It's not bad. I believe I come from 412, now I have 450 meters second. That's about it. I engineered. So the power plant, I have a bit more juice. Thrusters are only This one I could lightweight. I don't know if that will make a lot of difference. But anywho, so this is what I'm carrying. Heatsink, point defense and 2 shield boosters. And for the weapons I have a beam laser, which I'm definitely gonna put thermal vent. Maybe the smaller one. Oh no, those are burst lasers. Yeah. So this is what I'm carrying, and I want to engineer this. Now, of course, that means I also have to start from scratch with power play. So I have 0 power play modules, like the packhounds and prismatic shields. I don't have those things. So that's also time consuming because I am pledged to Mahoney again. But yeah, I will have to do all this weekly to rank up and do more stuff to get those items back. So my point again, it is time consuming, but we'll do it. Yeah, indeed, goes to show that you cannot trust the game. It's true now. Otherwise, you won't have 16,000 hours. It is what it is, and I've been to places with this game, weekends in, weekends out, whenever I had time to do. So, yep. If the other engineers are far away. So, the drooler, where are you? Weird. Which is War Jones. We're just gonna see what we can do with what we have. But again, I recommend it if you're a seasoned commander and you're done with your system. If you have a system, I recommend
Disengaged. Commence departure.
make a new commander. The game is practically for free, and have a blast. But take your time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Disengaging automated flight control routine.
They're gonna
Safe travels, Commander.
see for high grade that I can get more materials. Oh, get in line, get in line. Oh, I'm already gone. Okay. I am in line. Come on. But sometimes I forget how complicated Elite is if you are new commander. I get a lot of questions on the channel, how this, how that, and I can see that the most questions are coming from the scanner videos, like the detailed scanner. A lot of questions on that one that seems to be complicated, how it works. The SRV, the video of putting an SRV on the ground, is also something that is been viewed a lot. So to me that tells me there are still new commanders, like new players buying the game after 10 years or 11 years of Elite. Is there a beacon here? See if I can find an high ground. Get more materials. By any chance, are you and then we can start to wonder what is the next big thing after colonization. yeah, I started on the PS4. Maybe it was my luck with my problem, because I had a work accident. I couldn't move, like my thumb was some skin ripped off. You could see my bone of my thumb, so I couldn't work, and I bought Elite Dangerous. I actually stood in the shop with Elite Dangerous in my, oh, now bigger, there she goes, with Elite Dangerous in my hand and No Man's Sky. They are both space games. So I went to check on YouTube. I stumbled on a video of Obsidian Ant. He was praising Elite Dangerous. It looked nice, so I went home with Elite Dangerous. That's how it happened. And the first year or something, I played on the PS4. But with computers, I mean, with PCs, you have way more third-party tools that you can use. Among them, VR. So I switched to PC.
Frameshift drive charging.
But if at that moment I wouldn't be home and have a lot of time, I don't know if I would have continued with Elite, because there is no helping hand. Even now, these days, there are more tutorials than. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do that now. Power, that's for to get merits. Just that's the entrance. No signal sources. Yeah, start from the top. Yeah, high grade. Where are you? Did I pass one already? I don't think so. I saw one here. 4,000. Oh, but we have 80 minutes. That's okay. Let's fly a bit faster. Remember the good old days? No SU. Yeah. The game has changed a lot since I started playing. Definitely. And for now, I'm gonna hold my desk, which is made out of wood. They are going in a good direction. They are really focusing on Elite. Elite has been on maintenance, life support for many years. Nothing happened, but we still played it because we are the love of the game. And I hope Frontier realized that, okay, let's do something with it. Now they are doing colonization, new ships, so hopefully they will continue to do that. Yeah, but you are a long time player. Did you play on the Commodore 64, Nemo? I believe, I think you told me that. You played in the 80s or something, right? I actually had a Commodore 64, but I never knew Elite was existing when I was like 15 years or something. My first game that I can't remember was on the Commodore 64, and it was the name called Green Beret. Don't know if that tells you something. Was more pixels moving around, more a bit like Donkey Kong style. But that was my first game. Still have it, well, there you go. Okay. Ooh, easy, slow down. See what I'm saying about change? Use in our time, in our young time, when you arrive at a location like this, you had maybe like 3 or 4 of those things floating around. Now you can fill up all the materials with one stop. So thank you, Elite. Thank you, Frontier, for doing this. Where are my collectors? Oh yeah, I switched off the cargo rack. That's more like it.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming input drone. Collector input expired.
See all this core dynamics? You had to shoot some very dangerous ships to get them, and now they're just floating around in your face. Unfortunately, it's not. It's always those two materials, core dynamics and priority composites. So you, how should I say, you stock up, you go to a material trader, you trade, you come back to a high grade. It's always going to be the same materials. Bernard! Back from the grave! I actually saw you on when I was playing on the other commander, Dragonheart. But like, okay, should I disturb or not? But okay, how are you? Long time ago. And I guess you have a new PC. Sorry, I really had to mention it. Yes, yeah. For now, actually, yes. I just start to engineer the thing, like with the few things that I have. So what I did was get the materials, take the modules. So I went for the frameshift drive booster because again, this is a brand new commander. It's Commander Grimalas, as easy as it is, but zero engineering, zero experience, nothing. So I had to start from scratch. But I used the carrier of Dragonheart to transfer everything. Then I sold that carrier. Then I could buy this carrier. I still have 6 billion to transfer, etc. and etc. But the Corsair, I looked at the reviews and stuff like that, so I bought it with credits. Because it's always nice to have a ship in your pocket, because there is no transfer time with those ships. It's instant there. But I'm engineering it, so right now we have 42-ish light years jump. Maybe we can gain 1 or 2 with an experimental. Yeah, I think it's gonna be my all-round ship. And then we are waiting for the Phantom Clipper for continue building the system, my home system, I guess I'm gonna call it. If you saw it, it should be this one here. Take this one up. So this is where I'm gonna be a lot of time to build this thing. Just put a station so I could claim the system. It is HR 5096. There are for the moment no building sites here because I just wanted to claim the system. But yeah, I'm gonna make something out of this pastime when there is nothing in the game, or at that moment that I could transfer from the carrier or stuff like that. But for the moment we have a lot of things to do. We're done here. We have no. Yeah. And what are you doing? I claimed actually 2 systems. I just went to the first one because it was here up, and then show you the system. I come from there. This gas giant is flying. It's not flying. It's hanging very close to the sun. So it's like tourist location. So here I can't choose it, so I put the outpost here. So I have two systems. This is just to, because there are no planets here. But when I arrived here, I saw this gas giant and very close to the sun, like very bright. So I claimed it. I made it my own. But the main system is gonna be this one here. Oh, anyway, what am I doing now? We done yet? I don't see any. Well, since I've done this, I didn't go with the community goal, but the carrier has 2 billion ish.
Retracted.
And like I said, I still have roughly 6 billion on the other account that has to come here.
Deploy cargo hatch.
So for the moment, I'm not shy on credits. Low.
Cargo scout.
Let's check if we have more space. 111. For dynamics, 80. Busy. Limpets.
Programming unit drone.
Actually, I am with this commander. I am not in any squadron yet. See? Because I want to avoid being a target. I am, however, pledged to Mahoney again, like the Alliance. So that is a thing. But it's also something that I'm wondering. They are talking about it. I mean, like the community is talking about it. The new update, forgot the name. They are gonna focus on Scrudger, and in the hallways, people are talking about if you pledge to a specific name squadron. That's it. You will be able to fly other people's ship. So that is something that I wonder what is what. They're done.
Pit drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
Yeah. I don't know if that is true or where this information comes from, but I heard it more than once that you should be able to fly other commanders' ships. Yeah, I already have direction. I must not forget to pin the blueprint. Not always have to go back to the engineer. I forgot that one was there.
Fuel scoping.
But say it, and I will say it again. What I want them to change instantly is the fact that you should be able to land with a fighter. That you can land on the ground with a fighter, that you can land on outpost with a fighter. That will be awesome. Engineers only good for secondary effects. Elaborate. elaborate. As I said it again, the last years I always fly with engineered top of the bill, get out of my way ships. Right now I am just a bit of tinfoil over a few tubes because I have no engineering whatsoever. So if I would play in open coming across a commander, like one shot kill, as simple as that. Yeah, I said it for some time, but yeah, okay, who am I? But let's start a petition, an open letter, make fighters landable. They land in your ship, right? There have to be some foot coming out, be able to land. But where are the foot you can land with that thing on the ground? It will be more interesting to fly a bigger ship, because you can, if you do ground stuff, it's sometimes hard to put that ship on the ground. But if you're with a fighter, you have a very small footprint. Why not? I don't think that will take a lot of programming time to put some landing gear on a fighter. You're not going to tell me someone's going to be months busy with that. That's not a thing. This, I don't think this is going to be very far. If I remember, here it is. Black. Would you see when you're flying one of the Guardian fighters and you put that thing on the ground and you walk next to it? I mean, like, wow. See? Are you telling me that it will take years for a programmer to put a landing gear on a fighter? Actually, they already have a landing gear, because if you go in outfitting with a fighter, they are standing on the ground, right? They have a landing gear. Check it out. Go into outfitting. If you have a ship and you have fighters on board and you want to change the color of the fighter or nameplate, call it what you want, they have a landing gear. They are standing on the ground. Oh, FD. Okay, FDev style. Yeah, you got me there. I wish, actually, it's very simple. If they could make a top 10 of player wishes and see what comes out like on top, and they could see what they can do, if it is implementable, yes, no. But no, right now we are all asking random things, and okay, it's too much for this, too much for that, and it will take too much for that. But if they see that I don't know how many thousand commands are asking one specific thing. For instance, ship interiors is a very big topic. God damn it, listen to your players. Arthur is leaving? Oh, I didn't know that.
Gutamaya Golf, Romeo, India.
Didn't know that.
Flight control protocol
Arthur told me he's leaving.
Submit a request prior to landing. Docking
Yeah.
permission authorized. You may
But I think in the world of games, it's coming and going. Yeah, ship interiors. And again, I'm not asking for a complete flesh start ship with all the rooms and no. But god damn it, let me walk up the stairs, go into an elevator, end up in my cockpit, and on the left or the right there is a door that may be 1 or 2 rooms behind, like sleeping quarters or whatever. But god damn it, at least something. I want the Neil Armstrong effect. Everybody knows we have the Neil, yeah, a blue circle. There you are, pop, you're on the planet. That was the joke of the year. Alright, what can we engineer with the bits that we have? Power distributor, that would be the most important, and I think weapon charge enhanced. Yes, we are. We are doing nix. Shit. They're the only thing that I want here, but I'm gonna take the blueprint up. Charge in hand is the best possible solution. High charge capacity power. High charge capacity power distributor. What's the difference? So, what's the difference? Weapons capacity engine going down, but charge are going up, and then we have integrity. I never saw this before. I always went with charged enhanced. What would be the best out of the two? Because I actually can do a bit of engineering. What's the most interesting, to have more capacity on your system or more recharge, like faster recharge? What do you guys think? I'm used to charged enhanced power distributor, so it's charged faster across the board. But this one gives you also integrity, not that it's really needed. 67 point, so that's weapons. Weapons here. Yeah, it goes down 1%. Faster charger, that's what I also think. This one here, charge enhanced power distributor. But I can't, I don't have anything. But okay, I took the blueprint, so I just have to come back for the experimental. Engine focused. Okay, so this is what it is. I knew I didn't have a lot of materials. Burst, so I have 2 burst lasers. We're gonna go with efficient, I think. Focused for more range. That is something I have to play around with. Otherwise, long range. The weapons are gonna be the last thing that I'm gonna engineer, because that takes a lot of materials. rapid fire, but that is gonna be heat, more heat. And the jittery is crazy. If you do a rapid fire, it's just like the multi-cannon, it goes everywhere, except hitting the target. Efficient. But again, I saw, even non-engineered, that when you boost, it doesn't take a lot of the capacitor. So if it's like the crate, that the capacitor is actually very strong, then I could go with more like long range or something. Again, weapons is later. But I actually want to take the blueprint around. Efficient. Well, let's go with efficient. Lightweight is for. Alright, Nemo. Thank you to come back on the stream. Missed you all. See you next time. I'm not promising anything, but try to play more. I already play, but streaming is not always in the possibilities. Bernard, what are you saying? Check lightweight. What is the light? Well, I'm just losing mass. That's all. That's for exploration. I'm going with efficient. That it doesn't take much from the capacitor. Wait a minute. Long range. What are you? Long range. Power draw. That's not a problem for now. Because I have beam laser. I have a large beam laser, which I would. Maybe I should go with the beam laser with efficient, but long range with the burst lasers. Because if I take everything efficient, I don't have a lot of range with the weapons. Check 3 upgrade. 3 upgrade. I try to understand your explanation. Check 3 upgrades. Is it that what you mean? So that you have less power and distribution on lightweight. That's where I'm standing now. So 3 lightweight. But the power draw and the power distributor is not really a big concern apparently with the Corsair. Because again, if you boost, it only uses 3 or 4, maximum 4 bars out of your capacitor. Stock, non-engineered. So, but I'm guessing I'm gonna go with long range. I'm gonna go with long range. Lasers. Let's. I just want to show the difference in power usage between a class 2 burst laser, yeah, that's it, burst laser, and class 3 beam laser. It's monumentally big. Exactly, long range with thermal vent. I can put thermal vent on the beam lasers. On the what the fuck? So okay, here I have class 3 beam laser, which uses. Hold on, where are you going? Which uses power draw. That's not important, but here Distributor draw 5.58 megajoules. That's big, that's huge. But on the other hand, if I have a beam laser that only uses 0.49 megajoules from the distributor. So I could go with those two long range because they will take a bit more, but never are gonna take 5 and so much. But I could go with this one, efficient thermal. I think that's a good option. And then the multi-cannons, what the fuck is the name again? The multi-cannons, the best is overcharged, I think. But I also want to wait for the packhounds to come with power play to put. Anyway, just to be sure that I am not wasting materials. So the beam laser efficient, yes please. Yeah. I didn't want to go with 3 beam lasers because then the capacitor up, and then you can put pips on your shields, etc. and etc. That was to be. Experimental. I want thermal vent. Look at all what I need. Damn. But we are gone. Is it worth? Because it's only class 3. Maybe in blueprints. And then the burst lasers. I'm gonna go with long range. Phasing sequence, bleeding through shields, or oversized. More damage, power draw won't be a problem once it's properly engineered. So that will be strapped down. No. Concordance sequence. What the fuck is that? Humidification that causes weapons track to temporarily enhance the initial rate. Okay, so that's the healing beams. Scrambles is like to put malfunction something. Yeah, random malfunctionings. Thermal shock is to heat up your opponents. Phasing sequence is to bleed to shield to do hull damage. Initial experimental upgrade increased damage and covered half of the into kinetic. Yeah, but 3% jitter. No jitter. That's very annoying. So that will be oversized, I guess. Sure, Bernard, sure. And if what's the name of your? Oh, that's a shame. I can't remember your friend, but I talked to him like a few weeks ago. Very long time on Discord. What's the name again? Shame on me that I can't remember. Oh, we can actually do more engineering. Trippy! Yes, that was it. Because he explained me that something happened to your PC. Not to go into much details. I'm gonna take the other burst laser. And that should be it. So we have the blueprint of efficient, right? Beam laser efficient. Or should I? I didn't charge enhanced. Did I not put charge enhanced power distributor? Blueprint. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So wait, wait. I can, for every module I can put a pin and blueprint, right? But it's only grade 3, so that's basically useless. That's useless. Okay, I think I'm done with this. Yeah, I have the blueprint now. Specialized legacy foam wire. He is a legend. That guy knows his array with computers like crazy. I agree with you. Because so in January I had kidney stones, didn't do a damn thing because I was laying in my bed, scared to move, so that stone won't move. In February I had a very big crash of the PC because I was so stupid. So the computer's on the desk here with a lamp on top, everything. So the computer was asking to do an update, not an update, anyway, to restart and blah blah blah. But it's evening, it's night, so what happened is I said, okay, you can do that. So basically your computer will restart 2 or 3 times. And between the restart of one of those 2, I switched off the main switch breaker on the table, so everything went out. And the day after that, I put my PC on. What do I get? Windows can start turning around, Windows can start turning around, and I don't have, should I say, Windows installed on a separate USB stick. So wiped clean everything, restart Windows, everything. It took me a few days. All the programs, I'm on them, OBS, and then do the connection with YouTube again for streaming. I was fucking frustrated by my own stupidity. It is what it is. And if you do stupid things, stupid games win stupid prizes. And I guess we have done the engineer that matters. The only thing that we need is a lot more materials. Elvira Martuk. Maybe Todd the Blaster for multi-cannon. That still can be interesting. Where are you? Let's take a look. 2 jumps. Hey. Here we go. Oh yeah, we learn. Yeah, but I should I say everything that has to do with the channel is on a backup hard drive. So that was, I still have all my made videos and etc. But the programs like OBS, from here, Logitech, the microphone and all this, then remake the connections with Discord, remake the connections with YouTube, because yeah, from OBS you have to make the connection to where you are streaming. all this and all that. I am not a programmer, and I never received lessons of computer. I taught everything myself, and sometimes, yeah, you can just throw your PC out of the window because it won't do what you want it to do, but that's how you learn. So, but when you do something stupid like that, you might throw yourself out of the window because you know it's your fault. Your PC is doing an update and you switch it off. Well, next day everything is gone. But everything that is channel related is on a hard drive. I keep those programs, like the software that I use for the what the fuck is the name, to make the videos, to cut and the name is not in my head. On the other hand, when everything is wiped, you start with a new computer. So every random still thing that was laying around on a file that was not supposed to be there, everything is gone. And due to the fact that everything was gone, I also had to reinstall all the games from Steam. Luckily, your progress is saved on server side, because imagine that you have a few thousand hours in a game which is stored on your drive and it is been wiped. Frustration, screaming, rage quit, everything together. Even just by the bindings of the game. Imagine that it is not stored on the server, it's stored on your PC. You can restart all your bindings, that will take you hours.
Frameshift drive charging.
We are getting there. And what is also important right now, colonization is busy, but okay, once you have claimed your system, is not really an urgent thing. If right now that would start with a new story out of the blue, something, then, well, you won't have time to do all this, because you want to be on top of whatever new thing comes out. Then it will be very annoying. Time consuming here to get the materials. Also, something that I tried, I went to Robigo for passenger mission, because they are normally giving a good material payout too. But if you start, it's not a joke. If you start, you only get one material, like one polonium, one iridium, so you can do 40 or 50 times the travel to get enough materials for some engineering. Of course, when you get more reputation, you get more material, but in the beginning it's like, okay, no, I'm not doing this. So I went to the system for where you have the crystal shards on the ground to get the materials. But if you're not knowing that well, normally if you're smart enough, if you buy a new game, your YouTube is your friend, Google is your friend. Check what are commanders, like my channel, what are they saying about the game, what can we do in the game, and how can we have a good start in the game. If you just buy the game and install it on your PC and let's see what it is, not a lot of players will it's too steep. If you don't have time to learn Elite, you will drop it. I'm very sure of that. And if you're not a space nerd, you will definitely drop it. Alright, Bernard. Have a good evening. See you next time. I'm just gonna go to Trophy Camp because it's already past midnight here. Time is flying again. But then I have done the engineer that I already have unlocked to see if I can do something about the ship, which is gradually getting somewhere. The last landing of the day.
Automated flight control protocol initiated. Zero 7.
Yes. Sweet.
Docking procedure completed.
Okay.
Ship secured. Greetings,
Here of the
Commander.
day. Multi cannons. So that should be all charged. Yes, please. Experimental, that won't be a lot. It should be corrosive. One of them corrosive. Incendiary rounds. Yes, please. I only have one. Modified ammo system capable of delivering superheated rounds, increased damage, and converting a large part to thermal. But I already have 3 lasers. 3. So maybe I should go something else. Smart rounds. Transfer 4 targeting upgrade that causes round to self-destruct. Oh yeah, accidental fire, friendly fire. Autoloader, interesting. Yeah, interesting. Not have to wait to reload. Thermal shock. Strip down is besides might be the best option for the 2 remaining. 3% more damage. Even a grade 3, I'll be damned. Yeah, and now I received an invitation from other engineer. Nice. Yeah, then, haha, too much. So also overcharged. Zinc, cognitive, ceramic, polymer capacitors. We are gonna paint this. And normally I should have grade 3 again. Ah, I'm gonna get there. I only have one left. It's not true. It's better than nothing. I'm surprised I got this amount already. I pinned the blueprint, so sweet, nice. We got the invitation from Selena Jane and also Petra. What the fuck? Olmanova. 3 new engineers. 4 new engineers. Yay! 5. Okay, 5 new invitations. We know what to do for the next time. So that's gonna be it for today. I am happy with my progress. Starting to have a bit more confidence in the ship with jump range for the moment. Power wise, actually, oh well, everything in the green, 95%. So looking good. So I thank you all for watching this stream, and I will see you in one of the next videos or stream. See you the next time, commanders. Bye.